Hey everybody, it's your boy, Mr. J. What it do? And today we're talking about chapter 11 of our Propaganda and Persuasion book, and it's about the transfer technique. One important thing to know about the transfer technique is that propagandists try to bypass humans' common sense and logic. By encouraging audiences to transfer emotions and associations from one thing to another. Transferring what you think or feel about one thing onto another thing for either good or bad. Other names for the transfer technique are association and false connection. Now, one of the more important ways that this technique is used is to transfer blame from one group or person to another, kind of like scapegoating, which we learned about earlier this past semester. All right. Let's start answering the questions from the worksheet. The first question to ask, what is a symbol that most people in your community would view as positive, and what specific association would this symbol transfer? Now, the book mentioned the American flag as a symbol that promotes positive feelings and ideas. To many people, the flag stands for freedom, courage, and equality. At its most basic, it is meant to represent something good, and Americans in general are expected to react positively to this image.
Here's a couple of things America got right. Cars and freedom.
Now, one positive symbol that I thought of was the Batman logo. When you see the symbol in the night sky, you think of truth, justice, and you're inspired to do what's right. Now, the second question asks, what is a symbol that would evoke a negative response from your community? Furthermore, what negative associations are attached to this symbol? Now, the book uses the example of a Ku Klux Klan member. When you see their white peaked hooded robes and a burning cross, you automatically get a sense of fear, disgust, and think back to bad moments in this country's history of racism and prejudice. My example of a negative symbol is the Mac loading icon. Everybody hates these. When anyone sees this icon appear on the computer screen, they're immediately filled with anxiety and dread because they might lose their files, the computer might crash, or that they simply don't want to wait the 15 minutes for the computer to reload. This image appears in countless memes making fun of something or someone that went terribly wrong, or to express their hatred for that particular person or event. For the third question, the book wants us to describe an instance of transfer that you have witnessed personally in advertising, politics, or some other public arena, and then explain why this qualifies as a transfer. Now, I see the transfer technique being used a lot in commercials where advertisers try to promote their product with a very attractive model, so that when you see that particular product again, you like it because you subconsciously related to that attractive model.
I love going all natural. It just makes me feel better. Nothing between me and my 100% all natural, juicy, grass-fed beef.
Introducing the all-natural burger, the first ever in fast food, with no antibiotics, no added hormones, and no steroids. Only at Carl's Jr.
The final question wants us to identify the audience and purpose for the following poster and discuss whether this is an example of transfer propaganda. The audience for this poster were American citizens living during the time of the Second World War. Finally, this poster is an example of transfer propaganda because it's trying to make American citizens feel a sense of patriotism towards recruiting. And that's why they have Uncle Sam there, who's very patriotic